warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is HASRIANI. My student ID number 8012168. I am from class D. Okay, now I will explain the analysis of the novels titled Hard Time by Charles Dickens. First, biography. For 7 February 1812, Platform, Patmos, United Kingdom. Then, June 9, 170. Getfield Place, United Kingdom. Siblings: Alfred Lambert Dickens, Harriet Dickens, Augustus Dickens, and others. Children: Francis Dickens, Mary Dickens, Henry Fields Dickens, and others. Grandchildren: Ethel Kate Dickens, Mary Angela Dickens, Henry Charles Dickens, and others. Partner: Ellen Ternan. Second, history of personal life of others. Charles Dickens was born in Larford, near Vermont, Hampshire, on 7 February 1812. He was the second child of John Dickens and Elizabeth Dickens née Borough. When he was 5 years old, his family moved to Kent at the age of 10. His family moved to 16 Bayman Street, Camden Town in London. He is a famous writer who writes about bad things to change society for the better. Charles John Houghton Dickens was a famous English novel or romance writer from the reign of Queen Victoria of Great Britain. Dickens is still popular today, and all of his books can still be purchased. Many of the books have also been made into film. Third, the other literary work of writer. Main work: The Pickwick Papers, Oliver Twist, Nicholas Nickleby, The Old City Show, Barnaby Rudge, books about Christmas. Christmas Carol, The Cricket on the Hair, The Battle of Life, Martin Chuzzlewit, Dombey and Son, David Copperfield, Black House, Hard Time, Little Dorrit, A Tale of Two Cities, Great Expectations, or Mutual Friends, The Mystery of Edwin Dorrit. Other work: Sunbed, Sketch by Boz, American Big Notes, History of a Child in England, and short story: A Christmas Tree, A Message from the Sea, Dr. Marigold's George Silverman Explanation, Going into the Society, Holiday Romance, Hunted Down, Mr. Lisper Legacy, Mr. Pair of Loadings, Mugby Jones, Peril of Curtain English Prisoners, The Child Story, Somebody Luggage, Sunday Under Three Hands, The Haunted House, The Huntsman, and The Ghost Brigade, The Holiday Tree, The Lamplighter, The Seven Poor Travelers, The Terrible Vermounder, Tom Tiller Ground, White Christmas is As We Grow Older, Breaks of Golden Mary. Next, synopsis of the story. This story is set in England in the period after the Industrial Revolution, rather in a small town named Chettown. Hard Time tells the drama of the life of the Greenwright family, a family that resents the bourgeois at the time. The Hard Time attached utilitarianism capitalism and rationalism. 3. Concept glorified during the Industrial Revolution and also narrows the exploitation of the working class by the bourgeoisie. The hard time story begins with a scan in a classroom that does meaning anything. It goes right to the heart of the matter. Then the reader is introduced to the Greenwright family consisting of Thomas. Thomas Greenwright is an educator and he implements system where everyone has to stick to the facts rather than imagination, creativity, and ignore feelings. By that how we educate the second here sons, Tom and Lucia. Though in face his two children, it does not grow as what he expects. Tom and Lucia talk in face. Tom and Lucia master what is taught to them, but in the heart they have sins of rebellion that will be problem at later in the day. Is Silsia Sisi Jupe. Dog era service from more come to Mr. Ethan's Greenwright because of the lack on lesson by his starts. Sissy is an ordinary girl with imagination like children in general, and troubles wallow the face creamy until one day Mr. Greenwright with his friends Josiah Wonderby are successful. Entrepreneurs is checked down. To see Sissy parents to rise a problem her dagger is thrown out to coincidence with Sissy father left do problems what he expends for the sake of education he needs Sissy to taken by Mr. Greenwright product with their children and life in his house. The silly Tom Greenwright taking advice of his older brother on finally involved in a strange problem, a problem that's like a person of working society. Stephen Blackpool has its problem alone with Mr. Bunderby. They're here, secret after secret revealed and perceived way of life perfect becomes meaningless anything. Everyone expects its downfall, and everyone is trying survive his way alone, either back to the old ways or change it all. From the beginning, the sentence Thomas Greenwright right foot feel like reading a dystopian novel. The tried to form a union, but Blackpool refused to join because, according to him, there was only a unit will make the connection between employers are getting more relaxed. Finally, he was isolated by his so workers. Blackpool positions turned out noticed by Louisa. Louisa told him to wait a few days in front of the bank. Louisa confided Blackpool that help we surely become. However, Blackpool is not get nothing. He then left Checktown. A period when Blackpool left the bank Blanche Bounderby was Robins. Blackpool accused and the world town to look for it. While searching for Blackpool, our host expressed his love for Louisa. Apparently ordered Tom hiding in the circus where he worked first. The Greenwrights grades they help him escape to America. Hard Time ends with a monologue from the author that traces of the future life of each of the main characters. Almost all of them have tragic life, except Celicia. Okay, in my opinion, her upbringing should have married Louisa to a man she did love, which made her father feel guilty, and should be born not to outright injure Stephen, immediately concluding that he was a reader. Okay, next, the similars the personal life of other with his or her literary work and the difference. The similarity of the story of the author and his work. From the point of view of the other, life story and the novel have in common that they both have failures in love. They talk about education, and both have twins a tour in life that the main character go through. Difference between the other's story and his work. Time Heckling's life during the Industrial Revolution in England, which greatly suppressed materialism and capitalism. In troubled time, this criticism is conveyed in Time ends with a monologue from the author that traces the future life of each of the main characters. Almost all of them had tragic lives, except for Cilicia. Meanwhile, the life of Charles Dickens itself has many twists and turns where he began to write and publish a single unit of his work, starting from novels to storage age. Next, analysis character. Mr. Greenwright, Thomas Greenwright, is the notorious school board superintendent who is decided to the pursuit of profitable enterprise. And Mr. Bonderby, Josiah Bonderby, is a business associate of Mr. Greenwright. Next, analysis story. Dickens' novel Time is one of his all-time work which tells of social life in 20th century industrial England. The reader analyzes the theme and message based on the plot, character, and setting. The analysis this novel, the reader as described method with the help in instinct approach and characters and understanding on the novels. Time as the primary data source. On related literature sources are also used to collect data from sources such as books, journalist articles that are relevant to the topic being researched. The first is factual and fancy, focusing on the character Mrs. Great, a right teacher, and praising important ways. The second is not unquotable marriage, as some of the characters have failed marriage. The third is the human marginalization of the social structure, which is influenced by the social class in the factory. Last, message of the story. Dear reader, it reads with you and me. Read her with her in order to feel of occasion similar things shall be or not. Let them be. We shall sit with lighter bosoms on the hair to see the ashes of our fears turn grey and cold. Thank you for your attention. Less and more, please forgive me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.